Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. Welcome back to Gundam Breaker 4. And on this fine evening of October the 8th slash morning of October the 9th, I started up Breaker 4 and there was a decent sized patch which has apparently added Gundam Calibarn Permit Score 5, and Mighty Strike Freedom Gundam all into the game. So I I guess I'll go buy a set of those from the shop, and we can at least take a look at what the skills are. I will probably, since they will probably be at level 1, I do not see myself integrating them into my current build, but if they added a stage to go get those, we will run it. But right now... But I do want at least want to look and see what their built-in weapons and skills look like. That'll be down in the G's, obviously. Below G's, of course. And Mighty Strike Freedom, of course, will be all the way down in the M's. Okay, yeah. I'll get the HG of each. Okay, yeah, so Calibarn Permit Score 5 is much glowier. I think structurally they're the same. But, yeah. Yeah, down to Mighty Strike Freedom, and then I guess we'll check for new builders parts in case any of those came with this, and then check out. See. I definitely have enough GP to do this, so that is perfectly fine. There it is, Mighty Strike Freedom.
The builder's parts
Okay,
are this way.
any builder's parts? Nope. Okay, we'll stick with this then and go take a look before we, do any actual gameplay. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure if those are DLC or if they're included with the main game. I think included with the main game. Do not quote me, because yeah, I don't want to be giving out incorrect information, but I believe that is the case. But yeah, I think the PR folks for Bandai even mentioned on their social media that basically those suits got added to the game out of the US promotional budget because the pre-orders were so successful. So that, I think, was definitely a good use of that money. Let's see, where is Calibarn? Okay, so oops, no, wrong button. Now I have to find it again. And I went past it. Of course I did. Alright, so Calibarn's head has built-in head Vulcans. Its default skills are break combo and awaken increased performance. Permit Score 5 has charge time reduction and hit combo duration. And yeah, so, and that's again the wrong button. Oh, it's going to be a good one. Okay, yeah, so that's, in terms of special skills, that seems to be it. There will be, if you can get random drops, you'll be able to get different skills on it, but otherwise you may just have to, combine parts with it and go ahead and, customize it from the ground up for yourself. Oh yeah, Mighty Strike Freedom is next. It'll probably also only have head Vulcans in the head, because it's, yeah, I haven't seen Gundam Seed Freedom yet, but that's the only things I know of. Okay, there is apparently something else. Convergent Heavy Nucleon Beam Cannon Disruptor. It's a burst action besides, so should be interesting. And Mighty Strike Freedom's default skills are hit point capacity and recovery speed. Yep, it's got Vulcans and it's got that, which... Nucleon is also a thing in Transformers, so... Okay, where is Calibarn's torsos? Okay, here's the standard one. EX skill is Unleash Ability, which I assume probably temporarily upped its permit score. Gives you more speed and such. Skills are hit point recovery per second and item drop. Those are good skills. Permit Score 5 also has Unleash Ability. okay, it comes in at level 3, so I wonder if that's randomized. But it also has Unleash ability, and its skills are hit points capacity level 1 and hit point recovery when enemy is defeated. So yeah, really good core skills in both of those. Those are things I try to have on everything I build. Alright, oh yeah, Mighty Strike Freedom. Come on, brain, we can do this, probably. Maybe a little. Okay, that has the, that has a beam naval similar to other models of Freedom Gundam. The Tvashter Hyper Impulse Gun, also an EX skill. And it has break combo, duration, and charge time reduction. Again, decent. Alright, let's take a look at the Calibarn right arms. The level 3. Okay, yeah, I think it is slightly randomized what level you get of everything. But that said, I'm wondering if the skills are too, or if those are set. Regardless, there are gun bits attached to Calibarn's arm. I thought that was supposed to be gunned with a D, but I'm not sure which is which, so I will not comment on that. Because I have no idea. Flinch gauge capacity and awaken gauge increase when enemies defeated. Fair. Yeah, Permit 5 has the same skills, or same EX skill, and awaken gauge increase in max duration break combo. Meanwhile, Mighty Strike Freedom has itself way down the list. Okay, yeah, that is a 3-star level 1, so yeah, there's a certain level of randomization from stuff you get from the shop, I think. And yeah, it has recover hit points on attack hit level 2, a couple of awaken gauge increase skills, hit combo duration, and no built-in weapons for the right arm. I feel like the left will probably have a built-in beam shield from the look of things, but we'll find out when we get there. Calibarn's left arm also has gun bits. I think they can be fired separately, or linked to possibly, just because if it had required both arms to make that work, I believe it would show the symbol there for 2 hands instead of just 1. Same EX skill on Permit 5. They do have separate skills as separate abilities. This has flinch damage and recover hit points. This has recovery, speed, rescue, and max duration break combo. Yeah, so I'm betting those skills are random. You know, if you happen to get that and it has the same or different skills, feel free to say in the comments, because there are just certain aspects of this I don't know how the game handles them yet. And that's one of them. Okay, defense against part loss and awaken gauge increase when enemy defeated, but also, yep, it does have a beam shield built into the arm. Probably, actually, it looks like that whole, outer plate might extend, but I'm betting that probably the red spot in the center, extends out and the beam shield emitter is around it. So that's how it worked on the previous Strike Freedom anyway. Okay, Calibarn in its legs has high maneuverability mode and more bits. Yeah, I'm assuming those are bits on the skirt plate there. Probably can rearrange them as well, or at least probably could in the animation. I have not built my high-grade Calibarn yet. I need to. And high maneuverability mode, which I'm assuming is a, speed boost skill, kind of like some of the other ones I've been using, except as an option skill instead of an EX. Probably doesn't last as long, I'm thinking. Again, same skills for Permit 5. Hit point recovery per second level 2 and awaken on that. Max duration hit combo and hit point capacity. And Mighty Strike Freedom's legs do a thing, I'm sure. Which thing? Okay, they do a couple. It does have railguns on the skirt. And it has a new set of Lacerda beam sabers on the above the railguns on the skirt plates. Break combo and awaken gauge increase when damaged. But yeah, those, from the twin blade icon, I'm pretty sure that those sabers will probably link the way most of the Strike Freedom Beam Saber sets do. Alright, let's check out the backpack, which, yeah, that's definitely got some bits on it. Beam Saber and Gun Bits are its 2 EX skills. Hit point recovery per second and movement speed boost. Okay, yeah. Permit score 5, boost speed and hit points. Oh yeah, those are just the generic skills. Never mind. Invulnerability, time, step, and thruster gauge recovery speed. Yeah, I'm not sure there's too much physical difference between those. Like, I'm not sure if any of the... I don't think it has any, like, permit windows on it. The Mighty Strike Freedom's backpack, I'm betting, is going to be the large and fancy. Yes, I like those, actually. A little bit different from the from previous Freedom and Strike Freedom wings, mostly in levels or in coloration. But okay, apparently it has a sword, the Futsunomi Tama, which I have no idea what that means. Yeah, nothing. And Proud Defender, which I think might actually be the name of the wing unit, which might be detachable lifter style, much like the Justice Gundam's setup usually is. Regardless, though, you know, new burst action, that should be interesting. I have a feeling it's a defensive one. That's, you know, well in keeping with Kira's character for sure. And now, without being able to rely on alphabetical order, I have to try and figure out what goes to what. I think probably Calibarn will be easy because it'll just be a beam rifle. No, it's not just a beam rifle. It's not here. Okay, so yeah, we're going to have to go through the list and hopefully find out what belongs to Calibarn and what belongs to the Mighty Strike Freedom. We'll try. No promises, but I have a lot of stuff and I still need to like I said, reduce things back down. I might just throw some of these other parts into Mazinger's skill set eventually. But, let's see, yeah, that's not it. Dark Cannon, that's not it. That goes to one of the SDs. Oh yeah, it even says SD next to it. Good one, Rob. Double Beam Rifle, that is double Zetas, clearly. Enhanced Beam Rifle. I'm pretty sure I already had that. I just don't know what it goes to. Unfolding Bazooka's GP. That's another SD. Give me a hint, please. It's not going to be GN anything for either of them. That's not it. I think that goes to the Sumo. Let's see. There's a very strong chance now that I think about it that words are bad and horrible. Very good chance that the Mighty Strike Freedom's guns are going to be down in the large mega beam rifle. I'm not sure what that goes to, but it's gigantic. Okay. But yes, Mighty Strike Freedoms, unless that was it. I don't think it is, though. Probably going to be down in the Alphabet Soup area with a lot of the other Cosmic Era weapons. You're about to see what I mean. Okay, the Lupus Beam Rifle goes to one of the Strike Freedoms. It's a 5-star, so I'm pretty sure it is on level 18, so... Yeah, and it has the XP bar partly filled, so I've had that a while. Gatling Autocannon, unsure what that goes to. But, let's see. High Energy Beam Rifle, that is... I forget whether that's Strike or Force Impulses, but I'm pretty sure it's one of those. The MA Bar 71XE high-speed, high-energy beam rifle. I like the colors. No idea what it goes to. Bar 72, so... Bar 72, fairly common. The Bar 721. I think that goes to Chaos Gundam. I could be very wrong. Bar 73S. Another I don't recognize it, but I also have enough of them that I know it's not what we're looking for, probably. Bar 78F. Man, I wish I could remember more Cosmic Era rifles so I could say for sure, but Level 13 does not have any XP growth. Possibly? Don't think so. Possibly. Probably a lower level than that, though. Most of the other ones have been, so... There's one of the Justice Gundam variants beam rifle. There is a level 13 1-star, which has long-range beam rifle as a skill and rifle strike freedom as its weapon skill. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's for, mighty or regular strike freedom and not mighty. And here is the 22Y, which rifle beam. Yeah, I've had that a while. Yeah, so if one of those goes to mighty strike freedom, I don't know. I would like to see some improvements made in the sorting for, these are, of course, Zaku Warrior machine guns, the first couple were. But yeah, I'd like to see some improvements, honestly, in how weapon sorting works in this, because it does, with all the weapons just being given their names, which are frequently just beam rifle or something similar, it kind of gets hard to keep track. So, variable. Okay, that's Calibarn, so that at least is relatively easy to see, or easy to tell. Underhand beam rifle. Yeah, that is its beam broomstick. It is a long rifle. I mean, because it's a long rifle. Parts loss and skill cooldown reduction. Okay, since these are both like exactly the same thing with exactly the same name, I think that answers my question as to whether or not the skills are random. Let's see. What else do I have that's relatively low level? Because I think that's going to be... let's go back through for a second and see what is like level 1 through 3, and that's probably going to be the answer as to what is probably... Well, that's not it. What is most likely, let's say, to be the Mighty Strike Freedom's gun. Or maybe I'll just run across one that said Mighty Strike Freedom that I missed, which is certainly not impossible, because the brain is mush. But that's the Sinanju's, and it's gigantic, and too high a level. Beam spray gun, that ain't it. That's not it, obviously. Enhanced beam rifle. No, I'm pretty sure I've had that, or I had that a while. Zaku bazooka. Thank you for letting me know clearly what it is. Yeah, it's not going to have any of the GNs, of course. So, Gundam recirculation color. It's a shame the bazooka doesn't look recirculated in any way. It's just, standard stuff. Zeta's Hyper Mega Launcher. Gatling autocannon. Not impossible that could be Mighty Strike Freedoms, but I don't know. I don't know what I think. But we'll keep going. Like I said, now that we're back in the Alphabet Soup region, probably if we find like a level 1 through 3 beam rifle, that is likely to be what we're looking for. Okay, I don't have any weapons through that area that are like 1 through 5, 1 through 3. That's not it, obviously. Variable rod rifle is, yeah, that's Calibarn. Does Mighty Strike Freedom just have weapons built in and not carry a handheld rifle anymore, or am I just blind? No, it's level 21. Also, it just seems more like it would belong to something else, so... Alright, let's just abandon that and see what else we can find here on this list. Okay, well, there's a level 3, the Akuta Lacerda Beam Saber. Okay, it has Saber Twin Blade combo, which I'm assuming will probably require 2 of them to be equipped. But that is absolutely a Mighty Strike Freedom Saber. That's nice. Like, I actually recognize the name. And now we'll go down. I'm pretty sure... I'm not going to be too surprised if we just see Beam Saber Calibarn down here. No, not yet. Ah, Gundam Calibarn, just to... Oh, pretty blue blade. That's going to be very useful, I'm sure, at some point. If I have any, Jedi-themed ideas or requests, we got a winner right there. Yeah, it's weapon skills, saber. Yeah, random skills. I don't think Mighty Strike Freedom's going to have any other hand weapons, but I'm going to take a quick look anyway. Just see if I see anything. Beam Scissor, that goes to Death Scythe Hell. Yep. Death Scythe Hell Custom, just to be specific. Yeah, I know Strike Freedom does not have a Baku head attached. Or at least I'm assuming. I still haven't seen Seed Freedom. I'd like to. I've heard it's not necessarily good, but it's, you know, entertaining at least. And that's, to be honest, that's kind of like the overall vibe I have anymore for Seed Freedom. I didn't even see before that I got this sword, but I like it. Frog Rock Beam Blade, that's not a force. Okay, yeah. I'm glad I thought to look for low level numbers, but yeah, I'm not really sure about some of these. Graviton Hammer, is that... Okay, that's Bolt Gundam's hammer. And then there's just the problem of me just forgetting the names of everything, which... Yeah, I've had that. That is obviously for one of the full armor unicorns. Large Heat Hawk is... Well, as we know fairly well from right now, that is Dozle Zabi's Zaku's weapon. It goes to some others as well, but yeah, that's, you know, that's the Heat Hawk design. The Jin Sword is still just a really nice design. Simple, but, you know, nice. Okay, good. I have some martial art parts I need to reduce down. I'm probably going to try... I haven't tried martial arts yet, so I'm probably going to try and make something to use that moveset at some point soon. But also I need to try Greatsword as well. I don't think I've done that. But yeah, that's Strike Freedom's version, I believe, is the Super Lacerda Beam Saber. The notched handles look right for that, sure. Okay, yeah, that's it. Shields. I don't remember if Calibarn has one. I'm pretty sure Mighty Strike Freedom's is built in. Well, we'll take a quick look anyway. And then we will actually play a stage. This has already been a very, very long episode for me just goofing around looking at things and not knowing what I'm looking at. That's not it, of course. Yeah, just anything that's an SD. Anything that's relatively low level we'll stop at. And probably, you know, except the SDs, if I remember. Missile Shield, well, yeah, I think we know where that comes from. Mobile Shield, okay, that's still Gaia Gundam, I believe. Going down, Shenlong, Shield Aerial. Maybe Calibarn does have a shield. If so, it's probably also made out of gun bits, but... There it is. Yes, it does. And yeah, it does at least have some bits on it. And I believe, like the aerial shield, those parts probably can reconfigure onto the Calibarn's body. It does not have, which probably is the high mobility mode, and I bet you have to have that equipped to make it work. But does not appear to have any built-in weapons. Let's see if there's anything. Like I said, I'm pretty sure Mighty Strike Freedom's shield is built in. But we'll just take a quick look, and then since the stages we tried last time were not really that difficult, I may look at turning up the difficulty one if nothing has changed. But yeah, okay, so okay, it does have its hands up in fists on the option screen. Good. Let's see if we get any new stages with this, or if it's just the parts. To be honest, it was an awfully big download. I mean, it was a couple of gigabytes, which seems a little bit much for just that, but I could be very wrong. Or it could have downloaded further updates that have not come into the game yet, but yeah, it doesn't look like any new story or quest missions. So yeah, we're gonna go to there's a word for this stage. I believe it's called stage 4, like it says right there. And we're gonna turn that up to extreme, which takes the part level up to level 47. This may bite me a little bit, but that's okay. Like I said, since I've already talked for 25 minutes, we're just gonna do one today. So I will go throw Mazinger Z at some things, and then I will try to do a new build before next time we have any episodes. So, which should be hopefully over the weekend, but I reserve the right to flake because I am good at that. I was a croissant in a previous life. What do you want? But let's see what we can do. I think I raised this up to like 30 something, so it's probably going to be a struggle. But I'll struggle. Why not?
Okay, our first real battle against other people.
Okay, it's not a super struggle yet, though I am taking heavy damage.
What's the matter, Lynn?
But yeah, that combo just basically does not seem to stop. So,
just leave this to me.
you know, again, this is kind of an issue that my Mazinger build does not have much in the way of ranged weapons, and yeah, I forgot to check on the Viter shield to see if I actually ever leveled it up. We'll do that after this stage and before we close out, so just so you know, we can see if its ranged stats are that bad or if I am just forgetful. It's a 50-50 shot, quite honestly. But yeah. Okay, pardon me. Yeah, these actually have enough like resistance. I've been doing too much Dark Souls, want to call it poise, that they will hold still long enough for me to land most of the combo most of the time, as long as they're not on the ground. So yeah, I am not going to make any of the time constraints here. So yeah, I'm gonna have to, whatever I build next, if we keep on extreme, probably I will try and go for a higher level, just because, yeah, I'm going to need it to actually... Okay, yeah, that's what the laser sensor does, like 19 damage each. Now, that backpack, I'm almost positive I did level. So, yeah, I don't know... Yeah, the grenades aren't much to speak of either, so... A 5-star gym backpack, nothing wrong with that. And I'm going to assume these will all probably be higher level than I've seen much of lately. Yeah, like I said, on down things, you just sail right on past. But yeah, I haven't even spawned bosses yet. Yeah, let's do this part, which, you know, reduces the enemy's power. Because that might... Yeah, it's helping me get a little extra damage, I think. Not the world, but something. And yeah, I definitely need something. Yeah, unfortunately, none of the parts I have on Mazinger give it any like weapon it would similar to something it would actually have as part of its burst action. I just had to go with the standard burst breaker because of the things of the offensive or defensive skills I had. That's basically it. So yeah, so that does solid damage. So that's not bad. It just, yeah, like I said, not gonna make the times here. Hopefully I'll get some like decent like ability cartridges and things though, since we're at a fairly high level. I see there was that parts enhance 5 went by. That's a good thing. But yeah, it's so far, you know, we'll see since there's going to be bosses and what have you to deal with. So far, it is not overwhelming. It's just tough, which I can deal with that. Okay, gun tank backed off, which left it in my punchy range. 2, 3. Ooh. Okay, it looks like, yeah, when you're doing that combo, it seems like you actually get like some defense as you're to keep you from getting knocked out of it as you go, because I keep seeing the guard gauge come up, which, yeah, that's interesting. Again, though, there is still no way that I have found to cancel out of that, so you're going to be living with it, basically. Man, this is going to be a long episode, I think. Luckily, I don't have to render it tonight. Oh! Remember what I was saying about it not being that difficult yet? Never mind. Or at least not, you know, dangerous. Just, you know, difficult. But yeah, this option move is actually one of the worst things I could have here, because it more or less, it locks me into that animation for an extended period. So yeah, the Mazinger build is not the answer to this difficulty, at least not at these levels. But I'm still going to try it because, again, I don't have much else going for me. I can suplex, though, I think. Oh, yeah, and there's the jump and stab, or the jump and stomp. That's the words. Okay, apparently, okay, yeah, and I forgot that with the right combination of buttons, I can also be doing some kicks. Yeah, so there are ways to do this. I just have to remember the way the combat system works, which is, again, mostly Dynasty Warriors style. You know, you do, at least with the melee weapons, and you do the light, heavy, and, you know, or more lights and more heavies and what have you. And that is the best way to, you know, get different moves going. But what do we got now? We've got a bunch of, pretty sure it's more 00 stuff. I need to actually go back and watch that, because I really don't remember a lot of it. You know, I remember you know, it putting in a good effort on weird names, which is, you know, the Gundam fixture. I feel like most, but there's quite a few of them that do not quite get it in terms of, you know, at least original Gundam naming conventions. There's nothing saying they have to follow those outside the UC, obviously, or even in later versions of it. But, oh, I'm ready for awakening again. I should be doing that. But, yeah, to be honest, there are really weird names, especially for mobile suits within, you know, Universal Century, as you know. But most of them are not, like, they're like a half step off from reality, I think someone put it. You know, Salem, Mass sounds like an actual place, if not a person. You know, Camille Vidal, you know, Camille is a real name. And, yeah, just things like that. They're, you know, Gundam names are weird, but they're not just generally, again, in the UC, they're not, like, totally ridiculous. You know, it's one of those things, too, where there's going to be a, you know, a mix of weird, mix of names. Oh, I got downed. Anybody here to help? Please? No, my team, which is probably about the same level I am, I'm thinking, is off getting bludgeoned over there, so probably going to have to respawn, but I'm going to leave it until the clock runs down, just in case. Like, I also keep forgetting how it is you, like, direct your teammates, which would be a useful thing to know right now, because I might be able to you know, tell them to come over here and help me. Okay, well, the harmonica did do a lot of break power. That's good. Let's see if that works here, too. Not so much. Throw a grenade, though, and... Can I suplex you? No, but I can stomp you. And I can miss the suplex. There we go. Okay, one more. Okay, the knee? The knee. Follow with that, and... Yeah, I should stop spending my EX gauge, because I'm going to need it for heals. Like, constantly. Okay, yeah, the enemy is just now spawning. We're already over time. Like I said, this one I knew was going to be a little bit of a struggle, so... And here is the 00 Riser, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, speaking of which, yeah, don't go trying to use the harmonica. It's not very strong, even if its breakability is decent-ish. But also, you're gonna need that heal. So, yeah, just stop doing that and just fight up close like you have to. Yeah, that knee... okay, well, let's get... Okay, you can't interrupt the knee, but the enemy can. That was the wrong button. I wanted to heal a little bit. Well, I'm okay for now. Let's see if I can get my 2 EX gauge levels put back up before I need. That was pretty good. It was a nice, like, you know, overhand smash, Dragon Ball style. And that was, of course, just a nice big stomp kick, so... Okay, a couple more hits and I will at least have... Ah, yeah, there's the flurry of kicks. And grenade. And almost got it. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, I did, like I said, like, martial arts might actually be about level appropriate for this, or not martial arts, this is just melee. Might actually be appropriate for this because I knew if it was going to be, you know, the main avenue of attack for this build, that it needed to be pretty strong. Or, you know, occasions just such as this one. Okay. Ah, yeah, that's right. There's a cutscene. We don't need the cutscene. We've seen the cutscene. It's probably back in episode, like, 2 or 3, if you have not seen the cutscene. But, alright, let's move on to the third and final wave. If it's a giant boss, we may have trouble. If it's another team, maybe less trouble. Oh, so this is where we first meet Chaos.
So
Yes, it
are
is.
latest victims,
Alright,
are you?
well, let's see what I can do. Alright. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything, any burst ability I know of for this game that would be appropriate for Mazinger Z. Nothing, I'm afraid, is coming to mind so far. You know, it has rocket punches, which I'm pretty sure I'd need like Zeong arms to imitate or something similar, but nothing that I know of in the game has the like right arm shape to go with those rocket punches. So I have to double check, but yeah, nothing when I went through on the first build looked right. Beyond that, it has, when the arms flip up or are launched, it has a volley of drill missiles that it can fire from there. And I was too busy talking and did not notice that it was time for my burst break. Oh well. But, let's see, beyond that... Oh, stop that. Beyond that, it also has I-beams. Yeah, photon beams. It has... Okay, that's not quite what I meant to do, but it worked. It can launch a corrosive hurricane called Rust Hurricane out of its mouth. There should be little knives that come out of the jet scrander, which I guess that little laser thing is probably as close as we can get to that. But beyond that, let's see. I'm sure, and of course, you know, the breastfire, the harmonica is standing for. But, ooh, healing time. At least I have a lot of that. Oh yeah, and we should be doing this. And, well, okay, I wanted to save Chaos for last, but I will go for him because he's right here. And, you know, sometimes when you're looking to punch somebody, being right there is an excellent quality for someone to have. Alright, let's see if I can double the combo. Kind of. Not that effectively, but yes. Alright, well, let's do this before I run out. It did fair damage. Not a ton, but, you know, maybe a couple 100 pounds. Alright, yeah, just... oh yeah, Mazinger Z also has a giant missile that comes out of its navel right about where that, where the Gans cockpit / the buckle for the jet scrander sits. And, yeah, it has a few other, like, miscellaneous abilities that I'm sure I'm forgetting. But, again, nothing I'm particularly sure how to represent accurately on this build while still representing Mazinger Z physically accurate. That's been the problem. Okay, Chaos has not just Awakening here, it looks like, but he has outright Hyper Mode. Interesting. May have done the first time and I just didn't notice, or, you know, I didn't let him live long enough to figure that out. One of the two, or both. But definitely a good time to have lots of healing. Let's get his helper out of here so I can give him the attention, the punchy attention that he deserves. Okay, that just all went right into the corner to no effect whatsoever. 1, 2, yep. Yeah, like I said, downed enemies. Okay, that will at least cancel out of the knee animation. That's not bad. Okay, yeah, and it looks like it does have some built-in guard for when, you know, things get hairy, but let's see if I can push this person into the corner and just smack them with the guard. Yes, kind of. Most of them. Good jump. I'd like to finish them off before my awakening gauge runs down, so I can then just use the burst blade on Chaos. Let's see if I can pull that off. Yes, yes I can. Right, and 1, 2, 3. It's some damage. Not the world, but it's okay. Okay, he guarded my suplex. Rude. Okay, I think I've got him cornered, so let's use the big attack. Yep, I'm pretty sure that did connect to me and all. Okay, he just stopped me before I could do the knee thing. Okay, it looks like for... Ah, here we go. Skip the event again. And... Hooray, plot armor. Okay, yeah, we're going to go only slightly over the timer this time. That's not bad. And... Ooh, good. Let's try this. 1, 2, 3. Add. Yep, can't do it twice though, of course. It is keeping me in awakening, but I cannot do burst blade more than once. So even for plot reasons. Basically, I just ran the heal so that my allies would be fine. But, okay, since his guard gauge is down and he's in the corner, yeah, just tanked that knee like it was nothing at all. And almost got him. Yeah, we're going to be a minute over, but that's not bad considering, yeah, I am thoroughly under-leveled for this difficulty level. So we'll either go back to the other one, or we will level up for our next build. But, yeah, that's about where Mazinger is. And yeah, I need to, yeah, whatever I build next is going to need to be strong. So, alright, what are we looking at? I'm thinking overall rank of A or B, maybe B.
Good work.
A, well, a little better. Didn't get the S rank bonuses, but I'll take it. A lot of GP, which, you know, more than paid back everything we'd spent on new parts, and a bunch of presets, not bad. More options for when I'm just coloring things in a hurry. Okay, yeah, break combos were BAB, and clear time was BBA. Okay. Decent levels, but nothing like, you know, nothing on par with the stage. Jinx through Beam Saber. Oh, that is a nice orange. I never realized. A lot of skills, good level. Yeah, there's some useful things in here. The GN Bazooka, Zaku Machine Gun 5-star level 27. I'm sure with attack power, right machine gun level 23. Yeah, there's parts in here I can definitely use. GN Sword Rifle mode in Master Grade. Gan Head level 30. Bunch of parts. Yeah. Yeah, I might reduce things down before I do my next build, but definitely... Okay, level 36 gym, that's not bad. And also level 32. Yeah, there's some good parts here with good levels, so... I almost did these legs for Mazinger, because Mazinger is kind of, you know, made mostly out of tubes and cylinders. Very basic artistic design. But it also just, like, can stand up straight and doesn't have that really, you know, wide bow-legged stance that the Zagok does. So, I decided against it. Gun Cannon, Jim and Gun Cannon. Jinx 3 at Master Grade. Gunner Zaku Warrior, 4-star at High Grade. See, Gundam and Jinx shields, and yeah, parts enhance 5 plastic, which I think is the first I've gotten of that. Parts evolve up to level 3, and yeah, still too early in the story for ability cartridges. Anyway, yeah, that is where the Mazinger Z build is, what it can do, which is, you know, it's okay. It is definitely, you know, definitely built more for looks than output, but again, we'll see what I can do about that next time. Anyway, that is going to do it for Gundam Breaker 4 for today. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later!